Alright, this is just the quadratic formula. A, B, C. Right? So I plug them in. Negative B. Well, that would be negative 12, right? Plus or minus the square root of B. That would be negative 12 again, right? Minus 4A. What's A? Negative 4. Times C. What's C? 16. All over 2A. What's A? Negative 4. Okay? So that's simple. Yes, sir. Did I forget the square? Whoops, thank you. This is negative B squared, or this is B squared. B squared. Thank you. Okay? Alright, and now you just do the math. Negative and negative make a... Okay, so that's 12. Plus or minus the square root of 12 squared, or negative 12 squared, which is 144. So anything negative becomes positive. Now, two negatives make a... So this is going to be plus. Plus what? 4 times 4 times 16. Or 8 times 16. Or 80 plus 48. So, what is that? 128? Okay? And that's okay because that seems right, because I know that 128 is 2 to the 7th, I believe, right? 2 to the 6th is 64. 2 to the 7th is 128. 2 to the 8th is 256. Is that correct? Thinking about Xbox, right? 256-bit system, right? Did the Xbox One go up in a bit system? They go up in bits? I don't think so. I think they just put it in a nice, prettier box. They made a better graphics card, but I don't think the bit system got better, did it?
No.
So, then you got 2 times negative 4, and you got negative 8. Yeah? Okay. And then what is 144 plus 128? 172, you said? All right.
272.
272. Thank you. Okay. All over negative 8. Okay, so I got to break down that 272, right? All right. So 272, breaking it down, is what? You use a 2, and that's 1. What is that? 3 with a 1 and a 6, and then 2 is a, what is that? 6 with 1 and an 8, right? And then 2 is a 3 and a 4, and 2 is a 1 and a 7. Look, there's a 1 up there. And then 2 would be what, 8? No, you can't do 2. That's 17. So 17's prime, right? So 3 won't go into it, 5 won't go into it, 7 won't go into it, 11 won't go into it, 13 won't go into it, but 17 will one time. Okay? And so, take out my pairs, right? So I got a pair here, I got a pair here. So I'm going to have 12 plus or minus. What's 2 times 2? 4 square roots of 17 all over negative 8. And then... No, and then. And then. No, and then. And then. Dude, I lost my car or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right? So, what goes into 12, 4, and 8? Now, we don't like negatives in the bottom. So, to get rid of the negative in the bottom, I'm going to divide by a negative. And what goes into 4, 12, and 8? 4. Good. Okay. So negative 4 goes into 12 how many times?
Wait, what? 24 goes into 12?
Uh-huh. Negative 3, right?
Alright.
Yep. So we got negative 3. Okay? And then it's going to make this positive a negative and this negative a positive. So it really doesn't change anything, right? So it's going to go into there one time. So we'll just say 17, right? And then how many times does it go into negative 8? 2 times, right? And so that's your answer. And there's 2 answers there, right? It's negative 3 plus square root of 17 divided by 2. And it's negative 3 minus the square root of 17 divided by 2. Did I do that right? You're looking at me funny.
The 4 times AC. I think you did that one.
4 times AC.
Shouldn't it be 256?
It might be. Did we do that wrong? 8 times 80. Oh, it's not 8, it's 16. I did 8 times 80. Oh my gosh. Yep. Let's fix it. This isn't 128. It's 4 times 4, which is 16. 16 times 16 is 256. Alright, so that changes this to what? $60, $360, $400? Oh, jeez. This is a lot easier. What's the square root of 400? 20, right? Okay. And then we go in 2 directions, right? One direction is going to be 12 plus 20 over negative 8, which is 32 over negative 8. So 32 divided by negative 8 would be how much? Negative 4. And then we do 12 minus 20, which would be minus 8, over negative 8, which would be 1. So we got negative 4 and 1. So this is actually factorable, right? We could actually factor it. Negative 4 goes into all those. And I get x squared plus 3x minus 4. So x plus x minus 4 and 1. Ta-da! Negative 4 and 1. That would be a lot easier, yeah? Speak up.